Something seriously strange is going on with Tesla right now. DC Bank cuts target price to 140 from 170. Okay, that's just one analyst, right? Yeah, UBS cuts, Canaccord cuts, Truist Securities cuts. Another one cuts. Citi, though, did raise. This is all happening after earnings. In the last 5 days, Tesla stock is up almost 20%. So what is happening? Why so many analysts are cutting their Tesla stock price targets? However, I did some more research and I see Deutsche Bank raising their price target, and Bank of America actually upgraded Tesla stock from neutral to buy, and their price target is $220. And if you like seeing that upgrade, click the like button. I'm not seeing any downgrades, by the way, only cuts. And meet Kevin, who runs his own ETF, has rebought Tesla stock just now. So it's seriously strange to see Tesla stock rally, but analysts cut their targets. Now, Tesla did report negative free cash flow, but the auto gross margin was quite a bit better than expected. And Elon did say that sales will increase year over year. I am okay with the cash flow because I want Tesla to keep investing as much as possible. Today, the markets are up, but Tesla stock is down. It was actually up at first, but then this news came out. 2 US senators say NHTSA should require Tesla to restrict autopilot use to certain roads. There's also more, but this next one I don't think is impacting Tesla stock much. Drew Baglino sold $181 million of Tesla stock today. Some of the proceeds will go to paying taxes. So the Tesla bears are making a big deal of this, but they conveniently forget the fact that after an executive leaves a company, the stock options have to be disposed typically in 90 days of leaving the company. Otherwise, they become worthless. And so every single person with a functional brain would do exactly what Drew just did, unless that person is a Tesla bear, because, you know, some of them actually think that betting against Elon in the long term is a good idea. So no wonder why they would have that logic as well. So this news is important, but it's basically nothing. He still holds about 30,000 shares worth about $5 million. Well, this is great news for Tesla stock investors. Washington State launches a new EV incentive of $9,000 per vehicle, and a 3-year new EV leases receive a point of sale $9,000 rebate. So you can get a Model 3 for $127 a month with 0 down. If you live in Washington State, it absolutely makes no sense to not buy an EV. You can buy a Toyota BZ4X for $56 a month, which is, yeah, at that price I might consider it. Oh, but maybe it's really hard to get that EV rebate from Washington State. Well, they do have an income requirement. You are eligible if you make 300% or below of the federal poverty level in household income equivalent to $93,600 a year for a family of 4. So the people that are price sensitive to vehicle purchases, they will all qualify. So for Tesla, this is great news. It's not a huge state, but when they are practically giving these EVs away, it does make a difference. So Tesla bulls are celebrating. Tesla has launched the new Quicksilver Model Y color in the US for $2,000 extra. It's only available for inventory long range and performance Model Ys at the moment, though. I do like the color quite a bit, but this color is my favorite one. This will help with demand of Tesla vehicles a little bit, so this is good news too. Elon Musk was supposed to go to India right before earnings, but he didn't, which I think probably is actually a good thing because it just shows how focused he is currently with restructuring Tesla. But Tesla's India electric vehicle plans reportedly still on track despite Elon postponing the meeting with the Prime Minister of India. So probably everything is going according to plan over there, just that there's going to be no official announcement yet. And I think at this point we can safely say it is not going to be a vehicle factory, at least not a factory that would be built quickly. Because on the earnings call, Elon Musk did say that Tesla can build 3 million vehicles per year without building a single additional factory. So it will be interesting to see what Tesla is planning specifically for India. Seems like it would be an investment of $500 million in manufacturing facilities within 3 years. There's also speculation that maybe the Prime Minister is not going to be re-elected, and we'll know very soon in June. So maybe Elon Musk wants to hedge his bets markets and only come to India once the election is over. Oh, and did you know that India became the third largest auto market in 2022, overtaking Japan? Cybertruck is now in Australia as well. Is going to be getting some serious attention in Australia. Whoa! XAI reportedly is raising $6 billion at an $18 billion valuation in a round led by Sequoia. Okay, well, at least seems like we don't need to worry much about Elon Musk selling more Tesla stock. He can just raise the money. As Tesla has been doing price cuts all over the world, we now see a price cut in Korea as well. There's a poll: which company makes the most sense as a first to license FSD? Most people think it's Ford, and the second company, BYD. Warren, though, disagrees with the result because BYD makes far more BEVs than Ford and is the largest EV maker in the world. Number 2, BYD is already a Tesla partner, selling Blade structural batteries for Giga Shanghai and maybe also Berlin. And number 3, Ford is backing off BEVs. BYD has to want to license from Tesla. I think Ford is a much more likely option because Ford was the first one to license Tesla's charging standard. So there's already history of that. And FSD, I think, is first going to work in North America and not in China. And BYD, I think, is still of the opinion that full self-driving is basically impossible. So if they think it's impossible, why would they license the technology? Now, maybe they changed their mind, but I'm not sure that's likely.